Hey guys, so being in quarantine means we have a lot more time on our hands. So for this Easter, I thought we would do something a little different. Maybe instead of paint some Easter eggs, we'll do some Easter nails.
You're gonna start with some clean nails and square them off to your liking. I broke this nail specifically after taking off my dip, so we're gonna do what we can, Quarantine things. First, I'm gonna show you how I did my ring finger, which is the bunny. I did 2 coats of purple polish. Then with the white nail polish brush, I did half a circle, which is gonna be the bunny's head. Then with a skinny brush, draw some ears. Any thin brush works, doesn't really matter. The second ear, I want it to be bent, so I'm only going to do half, and then this little thing to the side. Feel free to retouch once it dries. Then with the same brush, I'm going to use pink to do the inside of the bunny's ears. Remember, the second one's bent, so only do halfway. Then a little tiny triangle for the nose. Using a toothpick, I'm gonna use black polish to draw some eyes. I didn't film it, but I also came back with white polish to do smaller dots, like a sparkle. You'll see now with the chick. For this nail, since it's already cracked, I thought it'd be kind of punny to do the hatched egg on it. So we're gonna do our 2 coats of white, and then with yellow, 1/3 of the way down, we're going to do zigzag. And then 2/3 of the way down, we're going to do another zigzag and go ahead and fill that in. Dot the eyes with black. Paint a little orange beak. And come back to the eyes with the toothpick to make smaller white dots to make the eyes glisten. For the next nails, we're going to do an ombre gradient effect. So grab a disposable makeup sponge, cut it in half, and randomly paint your pastel nail polishes on the sponge like so. And you're going to go ahead and dab, dab, dab on your nail. It might be a little light at first, so you might have to do it 2 or 3 times. I ended up doing it 3 times. Then, using the same Q-tip that I just cleaned my nails with, I cut it in half to do big polka dots. Then with the small toothpick, I'm going to go ahead and make smaller polka dots in between those big polka dots. I'm going to go ahead and do this same design on my pinky as I did on my pointer finger. I'll also be putting all the nail polishes I used with their color names and brand names in the description. Now for the thumb, we're going to do the same steps with a sponge, but instead of making polka dots, we're going to make it an Easter egg. I kind of got ahead of myself and dabbed a little too much, so the paint dried and chipped some of it off, so I'm just going to go ahead and fix it with a nail polish brush. Just dab a little bit where it came off. Go ahead and start with a zigzag anywhere on the nail, it doesn't matter. Then put some dots around it. And I didn't clean the brush good enough, so there was some orange in my light line. Don't make the same mistake I did. Really acetone that baby up. But it's all good. I'm gonna fix it. With toothpicks, I'm gonna do a dotted line, another zigzag line. Really, anything goes with this, just make random lines and feel free to retouch, just wait for it to dry. Doesn't have to be perfect, the clear coat will fix it later. Just remember, before adding a clear coat, wait for it to dry completely, otherwise you're gonna mess up your masterpiece. And we're done.